Hey buddy, I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat, and this Habaneros for Gringos, curried onion. Hey, I apologize, you guys. I've been out of pocket for the last 3 or 4 days. I rarely ever get sick, and I did. I got sick this year. Kind of a drag, but I feel good today. It's really weird. I have asthma since I was a wee little lad, and every time I get any kind of cold or illness, it goes right to my lungs. So this thing started in my head like just a head cold. I'm fine. A little bit of a nose thing. Then I felt like I got body aches. It was kind of a drag. I didn't really have a fever, so I don't think I had the flu. And then it just settled in my lungs. So for the last 2 days, I've been like coughing like I'm dying. Feeling pretty good right now. Guys, Phil Leslie. I say the name Phil Leslie. Some of you going, yes. Some of you going, I'm not sure who he is. Phil Leslie, first of all, he's a friend of mine. Good guy. I love him. I've been knowing him for a long time on Facebook, on social media, and lives in Western Australia, Perth. When I recently went to Australia, I visited Sydney and went to Western Australia in Perth and met him in person. Owns Habaneros for Gringos. He's the reason some of you are going yes when I say the name Phil Leslie. He's the grandfather of pepper growing in Western Australia, maybe Australia. Just a great guy. Got a chance to meet him in person. He's just such a character. Hi, Phil. Anyway, I got some products from him, and I'm really excited about reviewing this. He has a Holden. In America, some of you people are going like, Holden? Like, what's a Holden? It's amazing. Got a chance to get a ride in a Holden. It was incredible. And this car he has, it has way too much horsepower. It was sort of crazy. But it was fun. Anyway, listen, this is his curried onion. Ingredients are onion, vinegar, tomato, sugar, garlic, salt, ginger, and chili. So, pretty simplistic. I like it. I'm really excited to try this. I can't wait. You know what? In the summertime, I deal with lawnmowers. If you're new to the channel, you know what happens in the summertime? I sit out here and do most of my videos out here, and every single time I turn the camera on, somebody has got a lawnmower going. It's almost a joke at this point. It really is, but in the wintertime, we don't have that. So what I got now is the garbage truck. It's garbage day. Anyway, anyhow, I'll tell you a funny story while he's doing his gig. He's going to be a little bit. I made a post on some social media recently because it was a funny thing. The last surgery I had was a spine surgery on my back. Or what? No, it was my back surgery I had, and the doctor says count down from 100. So I said to the surgeon, he goes, count down from 100, please. I said, I have no last words. Roll him, Warden. And he goes, that's not funny. Count down from 100. I said, I have nothing to say. Roll him. Hit it, Warden. And it bummed him out, and here's why I know it bummed him out. When I came to in the recovery, I'm like coming to, I open my eyes, and he's the first dude I saw, my surgeon. He gave me a couple minutes to kind of figure out where I was, because I was kind of confused for a second. And he goes, that wasn't funny, Johnny. And then I didn't even know what he was talking about at first, because I was like, what are you talking about? And he says, I have no last words. He had to remind me, because I was still kind of foggy. I thought it was hilarious. He goes, what would have happened if something bad had happened? I would have thought about that. I'm like, I thought it was funny. So anyway, really excited to try this. Just says, doesn't it sound savory? Listen, onion, vinegar, tomato, sugar, garlic, salt, ginger, and chili. It smells like what I thought it was going to smell like. The color is gorgeous. Oh man, it is beautiful. Pick up the onion and the garlic. All right. Maybe a little bit of ginger. All right. Here we go, guys. I'm Johnny Scoville. I've been eager to try this for a while. Back in the saddle. I'm sorry I've been gone. I won't do that to you again for a while, hopefully. Just Chase the Heat. Wow. When he gave it to me, he said, it's not going to be very hot for you, Johnny, but it's going to taste good. He knows, and like most of you guys know, flavor is far more important than heat. It's always going to be more important than heat. That said, This has great flavor. Really, really great flavor. The onions, the garlic, the ginger. It's savory and tangy. If you look, you can see bits of pepper in there. It's just incredible. It's mild. Doesn't really move my heat needle very much. Mind you, I haven't eaten anything hot in a while because I've been ill, but you know, you can tell there's something warm in there. But the flavor's off the hook. This would be great on burgers. There's so much you could do with this. It's a dipping sauce, just tangy and delicious. Curried onion. All right, so you guys in Western Australia or Australia, go check him out. You can get this. I'll put a link in the description box for him. Great dude. Hi, Phil. You know, I was in his car driving with him. Right hand, so he's sitting on the right. In America, we sit on the left, and we drive on the right. He's sitting on the right, and we drive on the left, on the inside of the road. So it's kind of weird. We're going this, snaking up this little road above Araluen Botanic Garden Park, or whatever it is. And second, I can see a straight coming up around a corner, and he gunned it. Now, I'm telling you something, that car is crazy power. But I was never nervous. I have a really cool thing that's probably saved me. I can sit in a car, in the passenger seat in a car, and before the person even puts the key in the ignition, I don't know what it is, but I can tell you if I'm going to be comfortable with that person or not. Now, I've gotten in cars where I sit down and I get right out of the car because something about the person makes me uncomfortable. I'm not driving with them. Phil made me very comfortable. I didn't worry about it at all. And I'm on the left-hand side of the car, on the left-hand side of the road, which was kind of crazy, but he drove great, and that car had crazy power. It was very, very fun. It wouldn't be neat. You know, I was wondering, being in Australia, I wonder how long, like, somebody from a different, like America, would have to live there before they felt comfortable enough to say, that's it, I'm going to go get my driver's license. Because it's different. It's, if you don't, in America, once I drove a right-hand drive MG. It was set up for a right-hand drive. Yeah, shift with your left hand, which is weird because I'm left-handed. But I've never shifted a car with my left hand. I shifted with my right hand. So I've driven a right-hand drive car in America, but I'm still on the right-hand side of the road, so that doesn't change. When you're in the, and it wouldn't much matter being on the left or the, it doesn't matter the seating position in the car, but what side of the road you drive on is really unusual. You know what I mean? In Bermuda, I've been to Bermuda a lot of times, and you can rent little scooters there, little mini bikes or mopeds, whatever. And you're on the other side of the road. And I remember once I was with Tommy, and we were leaving a place called the Swizzle Inn. We're leaving the Swizzle Inn, and instead of, I did what was normal for me. I got in the right-hand lane and went around a corner, and there's a bus. So I went down into the bushes. It took me about a half hour to get the bike back out. So it would take me a while before I was comfortable. If I lived there, I bet it would take a year or two before I'd even dare go get my license. But I felt comfortable with you, Phil. This is delicious. If you're in Australia, get some of this. I don't know if you'd even send it. I'd probably ship it to you if you want to pay for the shipping here in America. You guys would love this. This is delicious. Oh, the texture of it's fantastic. The color is beautiful. It tastes good. I won't do it again. I'll eat more when the video's over. Anyway, I'm back in the saddle. Back to videos daily. Sorry I've been ill. I love you guys. Here, right there, that's our pepper, the family crest. If you click that thing, you're part of this. Please do that. If you don't want to miss a video, see that little bell? When you see the pepper, you'll see a little bell. When you click on and subscribe, you see a bell. Hit that thing. Don't miss any of these videos. Love you guys. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chasetheheat.